Hi, everyone. I don't have my earphones on, so I hope you can hear me okay. Well, if you're seeing this right now, you're officially part of the January 2026 Great Reset. So there's a reason you've been dreaming about your specific person or seeing their name everywhere in the last 48 hours. Or for some, I've been hearing some strange stories of how they've been having signs in the universe. So we are currently in a massive karmic reunion portal. And today we're going to find out, are they coming back for good, or is this just a final lesson? Hi, I'm Vicky Martin. And for the next hour, I'm going to pull cards, take your questions live. And if you're ready to close the door on 2025 and see what's actually waiting for you in 2026, just drop your Zodiac sign in the chat right now so I can see who I am reading for. And I'm just waiting for everybody to jump on. And I usually do this on my phone. I'm wondering if this will work here. And so I'll just wait for everybody to jump on. So, this is a great reset of 2026. It's because we are going through Neptune moving into Aries. I don't know if you can hear my voice too good, so I'm just going to hold my mic. I have my feet up. I haven't been feeling good, so I'm just relaxing. So yeah, we have Neptune that is moving into Aries for the first time. And so you're going to see, this is the first time in 150 years. And so as it was wrapping up in Pisces, it was emotional. Everybody was emotional. Everybody was in that state of wrapping up karmic ties. And now, as we move into Aries, this is a reset. And so, this is why you're feeling that itch. For some of you, you may be trying to change your identity. You may be thinking about changing jobs, changing places. If your ex texts you this morning, that may be the karmic reunion we're talking about. And we're closing a 14-year loop today. So let's look at where these loops are closing for you. Why is there nobody on? I just realized I didn't do this ahead. I hope I didn't choose the wrong time. I'm not sure. All right. So the Great Reset. So the Great Reset is this. We are currently in a 0 point year. And so in numerology, 2026 is a 1, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 equals 1, 0, 10. And so if we go and break it down, 1 plus 0 is 1. It signals a massive new beginning. So you have the Neptune shift that is shifting this month on the 26th. So you still have a few weeks. And so for some of you, you may be still wrapping up your karmic ties. And so Neptune is your planet of dreams and your illusions. And it leaves Pisces after 14 years. So for the last 14 years, we have been going through seeking our emotional heart and learning about what we love, wrapping up an end of a cycle. Neptune hasn't been in Aries since 1860. And the collective fog is lifting. People are moving from dreaming and wishing to doing and acting. And so it's time for knowing what is happening and no more wondering if it's over. It's time to find out right now. So, what are karmic reunions? Well, karmic reunions, so you have Saturn, Neptune conjunction, and karma, discipline is Saturn. All right. It's chasing Neptune right into Aries. And so when these two meet at the beginning of the zodiac, which is you've got as it's ending, going into Aries, it forces people to face the reality of their past relationships. And this is why this transit is bringing people back from the past to see if the lesson was learned. And this is why you may be seeing your exes, your old friends, or former bosses popping up in their notifications or your dreams right now. If you've been feeling a strange sense of waiting for the last 48 hours, there's a reason for it. And we are in the first portal of 2026. And so I'm going to go and do some readings here. I'm going to also do them for the signs as well as some personal ones here. I'll choose a couple of you. And so if you've been finding you've been waiting for something to happen the last 48 hours, there is a reason for it. And you may be feeling this for the next few weeks, because this is the first portal of 2026 opened up with the full moon last night. And so we are wrapping up, closing off, and opening up to our new beginnings. So drop your zodiac sign in the chat, make a heart. And I know that you want to be chosen for a read. Of course, if it gets really busy, my members or those who send donation gets bumped up to the first. I know the last time I was on, we had like 20 of you all waiting in a lineup. And so when I do it on my phone, it seems like I have quite a large audience. So it might be just the way I have it set up on my laptop here. So we'll do the signs first. Gosh, I hope I didn't set that up for the members only. I think I did it for maybe subscribers. All right. So I'm used to everybody saying hello. Where is everybody? All right. I'm just going to put my microphone up here. It's in my way. I hope everybody can hear me okay. This flew out of my hand. We have Aries, which we're actually heading into. Aries. So definitely, hey, Abbas. I'm doing good. I actually haven't been well the last few days. I've had some serious migraines. So if you've been tired of being the only one putting in the effort with Neptune moving into Aries, later this month, the rose-colored glasses are going to be coming off. So let's do Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius to start. Wow. Great start for you. I hope everybody can hear me okay. All right. So this is the sign for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right. and I'll put the little timestamps for each of the signs. And so, like I had said, with Neptune moving into Aries, a fire sign, you'll see that you're going to start seeing very clearly an ex-partner from a situationship, likely of the past 2 years, may resurface. They aren't there for a redo. They are there to show you how much you outgrown them. I am seeing right here, you are asking about your overall energy. I'm showing you the regarding the lovers and the abundance upside down. So you may be feeling that this is your person, this is your soulmate, and you are questioning whether or not they're karmic. I'm seeing in the past, you both weren't on the same page. It's definitely showing here that the masculine was resisting you and not ready. There is you had a lot of fears that come up, and you had to go and really look deep inside of them. You were focusing on your work, you were focusing on how you could go and be productive. But the thing is, you were still disconnected from your heart. And so, because of this, this is not actually manifesting a true commitment or the connection that would manifest into what you want. This is still showing a situation. So, with fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, I'm seeing that you've been a savior for too long, and someone is returning to test your boundaries, and it's going to trigger a few fears. So, are you going to let them back in, or are you going to finally choose yourself? It depends on how you address the lesson and how you stay in your own energy. But I am seeing here, let me see. Okay, so I am getting that to clear your crown, activate your Merkaba, and you will see both of you putting each other as a party. So there looks like a shift happening for you. Yeah, you've been blocking this connection because of your crown chakra. You didn't feel that this was not going to go anywhere, but it was really about being able to be both on the same page. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right. So Virgo, it looks like I don't know if you're focusing on a fire sign such as Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but you definitely looks like as much as you're focusing on them, they are not yet not yet in alignment with you. I am seeing in the past you were a little in your head, overthinking things, maybe possibility, a little bit of a fantasy, maybe some limerence, but you weren't sure what to think of this. I am seeing that with all these planets, 5 of them to be exact in Capricorn, you may be the main character, and you are craving security, not just chemistry. And because of the fact you overthought it before, you are looking for more. Um, I am seeing that you're trying really hard not to be disconnected, and you really are warm and nurturing, and you have been working through your compassionate and also your wounds. It does show that the loss of a universe is kind of going against you right now, but you have been actually doing a lot of trauma work. I am seeing that there is a soulmate portal, a connection that felt blocked. So timing or distance may be finally aligning that wasn't aligned for you before. Expect a serious conversation about a commitment or the next stage before January the 18th during the new moon. Earth signs, the waiting period is officially over. Your person has been manifesting and is asking if you're going to reach out. And I'm seeing to take your guard down. This is not a time to rest. It's time to start doing the work. Yeah. Clear your visualization. Be clear in what you want in your visualization. Be clear how you are wanting to see things through, and clear any negative karmic energy from you. Air signs. Air signs would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air sign is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay. So I'm seeing here air signs. You're not very happy, or you haven't been very happy. And you feel a little bit like that life is not fair. You feel like something got taken from you, your happiness got taken from you, or something has been happening that hasn't been fair for you. I see here in the past you had a commitment, some kind of relationship that was really secure for you, and it wasn't going anywhere. It just seemed like it was going around in circles, but it wasn't actually going anywhere. I see that you started to tap into your intuition. You started noticing the signs, and it looks like everything started shifting really fast. And what you thought was over wasn't over. And it was time to have that talk. And I see a talk. You may be involved with a earth sign, because I see a serious conversation happening, because you haven't been happy and you want to be honest about what has taken place here. So I do see Venus entering Aquarius on the 17th, but right now you're feeling the cold side of Capricorn. So you're analyzing your relationships like it's a business deal. And a friend turned lover or some platonic soulmate may return. And the karma here is about honesty. It's time for you to be truthful and have a serious conversation. You need to say the thing that you've been suppressing for the sake of peace. And so, air signs, stop protecting your feelings. Start protecting your truth, and a massive clear the air moment is coming for you this week. I am seeing watch your mood, and there is a boundary that you've been putting up for too long, And it's most likely depending on your mood. So when you're upset, you tend to, when you're upset, you tend to attract somebody who may be not in alignment with you. So those are coming up for you. Let's go on to water signs. I don't know. This is the first time I've had a live thing where it's not really busy. Usually my chat is so crazy full. I don't know what happened here. All right. I don't know where everybody is. All right. Water signs. Maybe everybody thinks I'm just doing water signs because usually it's when I do live readings, I might have to do another sign and go on right after this. All right. All right, water signs. I see here something's promising for you. It looks like there's a conversation and it's not really going that well between you and somebody else, but you're looking at a new opportunity, or maybe you're having new conversations with someone else. Now, in the past, somebody broke your heart. I'm seeing some heartbreak, I'm seeing some grief, and I am seeing it looks like a commitment, an ending of a relationship happened here. There's definitely some traditional, maybe a home or a family value here that ended. And so you've been trying your best to maintain some inner peace and some control in your life, but it's been a little difficult because it's things outside of your circumstances that you have no control over. It's still happening. And so I'm seeing here that you've been lacking desire, you've been lacking the the tools. You haven't been really moving on from here. I'm seeing here that you haven't been really socializing much. You haven't been spending any time with anybody. And so it is causing a little difficulty um, in, you know, whether or not you feel safe in moving forward with this. You see, the Cancer full moon was yesterday, and it's left you kind of raw. It's purging the old grief to make room for 2026 new frequency, which it's really coming up here. And so this is about healing ancestral loops, because I'm seeing here that this is definitely coming up, ancestral energy being mirrored here. And so you may be meeting someone who feels instantly familiar, or a mirror to show you your own worth. And so water signs, that person who appeared in your dreams last night, that wasn't an accident. This is a time when you're diving into your twin flame energy. And so this is what's happening here. You're a little logical and getting into your head instead of going back into your heart. I do see a past contract that you need to do some clearing. There may be something that you have to look at to see if this is a new person, is karmic, or somebody that is past life that's coming up for a renewal. All right, so I don't see, this is the weirdest thing. It must be something I have set on my live. So I might have to go and do this again from my phone, just so I can see what's, this is odd odd. So I'm just going to go and do another live, and I will start it again from my phone and see if I get some people who are going to jump on and do this with me. All right, so I'll talk to you guys all later.